welcome to Why Washington Drives Us Crazy. I'm your host, Meredith McGehee, and here's one of the reasons Washington drives us crazy. Television broadcasters are equating improved transparency with Soviet-style standardization. Stay tuned. Television broadcasters are going to the mat for paper cuts and metal file cabinets. At a time of huge profits from political ad sales, many broadcasters are fighting tooth and nail to continue to make it difficult for people to access the station's political files. Under laws that have been on the books for decades, TV broadcasters must keep information about all requests for political advertising time. That information is placed in a file open to public inspection and includes information about when the spots aired, the rates charged, and the classes of time purchased. The purpose of keeping the political file open to public inspection is to ensure that broadcasters are following the laws covering political advertising. There are just three. First, stations have to give every federal candidate a fair chance to buy airtime. Second, they have to ensure each candidate an equal opportunity to buy time. And third, they have to offer candidates lowest unit rate prices and anti-price gouging protection for candidates. Without public disclosure, we would just have to take the broadcaster's word for it that they are meeting these requirements. The Federal Communications Commission, which oversees the publicly owned airwaves, recently proposed that broadcasters simply upload this data to a common FCC database. But the broadcasters are pulling out all the stops to protect their paper-based process designed for the previous century. TV stations already use computers for virtually every task, yet they want to keep the political file exclusively on paper. They want employees to continue to print computer files, place a copy in a filing cabinet, and later accompany anyone who wants to look at the file, and then accommodate copying requests. It defies reason to say that this old-style process is less burdensome than the few keystrokes it would take to upload the data already in the station's computers. One broadcaster made the outlandish claim that the move from paper to digital would, quote, lead to a Soviet-style standardization of the way advertising should be sold as determined by the government. The complaint that the change would be costly rings especially hollow. Many local stations are hitting the jackpot with political advertising from super PACs. The chairman of CBS recently said their corporate profits will, quote, climb by $180 million this year from political advertising. The cost claim just doesn't hold water. So why are the broadcasters fighting so hard against what seems to be a common sense move into the 21st century? Probably because they know that if the information they are required to keep by law is put online and organized, it will reveal an uneven record in fulfilling the few statutory requirements that broadcasters have when it comes to political advertising. Media consultants who buy TV ads for candidates know many broadcasters play fast and loose with the rules. They evade the anti-price gouging protections and overcharge some candidates. Broadcasters know if they post this information where it can be easily accessed, the rigged game that some broadcasters are playing will be revealed. Let's be clear, the FCC is not proposing any change whatsoever in what information the broadcasters are required to keep. They only want the stations to put the information online instead of on paper. That broadcasters are clinging to their Luddite ways is outrageous, and one of the reasons that Washington drives us crazy. Thanks, and hope to see you again soon.